Hello, my name is Jake Vaughan and the game I am modding is Battleship. As the original game did very little for differentiating the types of ship, I decided to create a realism aesthetic for the game so that players can better feel like they are commanding an armada. In order to do this, I've given each ship a fitting ability to use so that which ship sinks and how many ships have sunk matters. On the right is an ability sheet. Each player would have one to help keep track of what ships they still have available. It lists what type of ships you have, what they can do, and their size. You would use these abilities in place of an ordinary attack. The only exception is the submarine, whose ability is a passive that lets it avoid the flare and kamikaze abilities. For the first turn, player 1 uses the bombard ability and designates B1, B2, and A2 as their target. B1 is immediately hit. Player 2 uses flare on F6, F7, G6, and G7 to check for ships. Technically there is a sub there, but the sub's stealth ability allows player 1 to claim that there is nothing there. On the second turn, player 1's bombard continues to hit B2, and they use the saturation attack on B9 and B10. B9 does damage. Player 2 uses flare on A1, A2, B1, and B2. At least one of those towers has a non-sub ship in it, so player 1 says that at least one of those towers has a ship in it. On the third turn, bombard hits A2. Next turn, player 1 can use a carry ability again. A1 uses broadside on C9 and player 2 has to nominate A9 to be hit as well, sinking their sub. Player 2 decides to use kamikaze and player 1 nominates their destroyer at A1 and A2, sinking the ship. Player 1 marks on their ability sheet that they have lost their destroyer. As such, they cannot use the flare ability going forth. On the fourth turn, as their last bombard has ended, player 1 decides to use the ability once more on I1, I2, and I3. I1 is targeted immediately. As player 2 has used kamikaze, they can no longer use either of the two carry abilities. As such, they try broadside on B2. As that is a miss, nothing else happens.